Can anyone summarize the yesterday part, whatever we have discussed in the yesterday?
Like
Harish,
like here,
Srinivas, anyone?
yeah. Firstly, we have discussed with ERP. What is ERP? And
Hmm.
after that, we have
Hmm.
discussed about SAP and SAP
Hmm.
models regarding like material management, and inventory management, and FI, CO. After that,
Hmm.
we have discussed about like procurement to pay cycle,
Okay.
like determination of requirements, where we are
Hmm.
request to purchase requisition. After purchase
Hmm.
requisition, we have to go with like request for quotation and quotation maintenance. After that, we will
Hmm.
we will finalize the vendor, and we'll go for PR by the PO, purchase order. After that, goods receipts, GA. After that, we have to check invoice. The entire procurement cycle we have discussed once.
Yeah, okay, very good. Monica, Manish, anyone?
SAP is a ERP software that can give
Hmm.
end-to-end solution for the customers,
Hmm.
and it is generally used in the maximum more critical plant maximum data, and they cannot maintain with this small software. Or that's why customer prefer the SAP. And
Hmm.
there is a I don't know how much how many models, but there FI models, CO models, MM model, PP model, PS model, then SCM model. There are types of SAP modules,
Hmm.
and this procurement to pay cycles. First of all, uh, generate the inquiry about the product. Then after
Hmm.
the quotation received from the vendor, then finalize about this quotation, about the terms and condition, like price or delivery conditions, quality conditions. And then after select the vendors, which is the very best. Then after um, then after uh, generate the PO. Once the PO is done, then after could issue in the company and make the GRN, and then after the product enter inside the store, and then the relatively department can use this product. This is
Okay,
the
very good,
procurement.
Manish. Yeah, like
Uh,
Sneha, Srinivas.
SAP is what yesterday we have discussed. SAP is a system application product.
Hmm.
Like we are using in a most complex part of the organization, majorly used for
Hmm.
those organization. And
Sneha, I think some network issue from your side.
come to ERP, it is a software which flows a data from one department to other department, the functional units like
Hmm.
HR, it may be accounts department, production department. The data of those will move from one department to other department, so that ERP will be used. To come to P2P, cycle, first usually the user department will release the
I think some network issue from Sneha's side. Her voice is not proper. So, okay, Srinivas,
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
good morning.
Yesterday we have discussed about SAP. It is an ERP
Hmm.
software, and
Hmm.
after that we have discussed about the procure to pay cycle, in which
Hmm.
we first create the purchase requisition and we
Hmm.
take the permission from higher authorities. Then we
Hmm.
will create for quotation from the
Hmm.
we will send for different vendors. After
Hmm.
the sending the quotation for different vendors, we will evaluate from which vendor is suitable for purchase. Then we will
Hmm.
create a purchase. After the evaluation of quotation, we will create purchase order.
Hmm.
Then we will do the GRN service entry.
Okay,
That's
very
it.
good. Okay, I will present my screen like whatever the topics we have discussed yesterday. So we'll go with step by step for the summary part, and after that we'll go over the today's topics. Okay, just 1 second. I'll share my screen. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Sir. We are able
Yes,
to see.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So yesterday we have discussed about what is ERP, what is SAP, and different types of the modules, and what is procure to pay cycle. So if I wanted to put in this way, like we'll just maintain one notes. So whatever every day we'll cover at least 2 to 3 topics. Whatever topics you can just note down. Only not in the brief maintain, like just in the overall view, whatever we have learned. So it will be useful whenever you're practicing in the or else whenever you have gone through your notes, it will be helpful for you to revise all the things. Okay, so yesterday we have discussed about 4 topics. So ERP, it helps to run the entire business. Okay, just 1 second. What ERP will do means ERP will help to run the entire business. You can write only the short form, whatever we have discussed yesterday. Okay. So when it comes to what is SAP we already discussed. It is a system application and product in a data processing one. You can write it in your notes under the SAP, or else whenever you are going through the in detail, so you can make a note on that also. Okay, whatever we have discussed. Just I'm going with the summary part, whatever we have discussed yesterday. So what is ERP and what is SAP? Like different types of modules we have learned right yesterday. Can anyone tell from the any of the modules?
Finance and controlling,
Yeah.
then supply chain management, and
human
Hmm.
resource.
Okay.
Sales and distribution. SD.
Production and
Okay.
planning.
Actually, hmm. Right.
I
See,
mean,
we have a number
nothing.
of the modules in the SAP. Okay. So I'll just write down only the few of the modules. So not all the modules is required. So for our knowledge, you can write it down on the financial accounting, production planning, quality management, sales and distributions, and warehouse management. Okay, and the MM. Like MM, we are going to learn. So different modules also you will be having the general knowledge. Like why means whenever we are doing the MM, so there will be some integration part which we need other modules help also. Okay. For example, if we take for the account determination, STO process, you will be learning all this process in the upcoming classes. Just in the overall view, I'm telling. Okay. For the for the automatic account determination, you will require financial team help. For the STO process, you require SD team help. For the MRP process, you will require PP team help. Okay, these are all the integration part with the other modules. So that for the general view, you should be aware of what are the modules will be available. At least whatever the integration part will come for the MM, right? At least you should know that modules. Okay. Production planning, then quality management, then warehouse management. So only this is sufficient, I guess. SD also I'll write down. Sales and this sales and division will come for the STO process. Okay, for the next upcoming classes, you will learn about what is STO process, what is automatic determination. This all will be the integration part with the MM team. Okay. I think this is sufficient. We are going to learn the entire from the scratch to till whatever is required for the interview process and whatever required for the project process. We'll be learning all this in the material management. Okay. So yeah, I think it's sufficient for you guys. Like financial accounting, production planning, quality management, warehouse management, extendable warehouse management, sales and distributions. Okay, at least you should be aware of these modules. Apart from material management, only the basic. You're not in the deeper one. Is it done? Harish? Yeah. So these are the different types of the modules which we have learned yesterday.
Yeah, ma'am.
And then the fourth topic which we have done is what is procure to pay cycle. Okay. So for the summarized part, if I give like any department can raise the PR, like whatever the materials required for the production purpose, any department can raise the PR in the company. Once it's get approval from the management, the materials can be procured. Okay. So what they will do, they will send the PR copy to the purchasing team. Purchasing team, what they will do first, they will verify what all the materials are required, and then they will verify the vendor also. If the vendor is available to produce that material, it's fine, or else they will give the quotation to the other vendors, like 3-4 vendors. They will give the quotation like what are the requirements for the material, like the quantity, like the time frame and the quality, all the things, whatever the parameters is required for the company, they will mention all the details and they will give to the vendors. After a few days, like vendor will give us back the quotation, like whatever the charges they will charge and whatever the quality and whatever the discount they can give. So by including all this, they will give us back the quotation print. What we will do is, like once we got the quotation from the vendors, we'll compare the quotations, like different vendors, 3-4 vendors, which we have discussed yesterday by giving an example. Like we'll select the best vendors from them. Okay, like less price with a good quality and with less time and with the other benefits also. By comparing all this, we'll select the vendor. Once we will decide which vendor we have to procure the materials. If we wanted to continue with the same vendor for the long process, we'll make the contract with him, or else only for that particular period we'll take the materials. That's all. Okay. Once we are done with this process, we will create a PO. I mean the respective departments will do these processes. Okay, will create a PO. PO is a legal and external document. This is the this is for the communication between the customer and vendor. Okay, once PO was creation, PO will be created to the vendor. That is the official, that is a legal document. This is after the selection of the vendor. Okay. Once we are done with the PO, like vendor will give the goods, that time we need to do the, I mean, the respective departments will do the GR in the GR. And once we are done with the GR, like based on the invoice copy, with including goods, the vendor what we will do, they will send us the invoice copy also, whatever the payments they are charging. So once we receive the goods, we have to do the payment to the vendor also. That is accounting team will do. See, all the things which I have told yesterday, the respective departments will going to take care. Okay, this is what we have learned yesterday. What is ERP, what is SAP, and different types of the modules we have learned, and what is procure to pay cycle. So we'll move on to today's topic. Okay. Harish, Manish, Monica, Sneha, response. Srinivas.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
If you have any doubts for yesterday topic, no, right?
No, ma'am.
Yeah.
No.
No.
So we can go with the today's process. Like today, what we are going to do is like I'll explain you about the kinds of projects which we have to do after getting the job, after entering to the SAP. We'll be having the different kinds of projects we need to handle. Okay, and then I'll explain you about the SAP landscape. First, we'll learn about the kinds of projects which we need to handle. Okay. See, what will happen, you will get the job in SAP, like you will enter into the real process. What they will happen will be having the different types of the projects in the SAP, okay, like, yeah, I'll mention here. The first one is implementation project. You will be getting any project. It's not only about the implementation support and all. You will get any project based on the company's requirement on the time, whatever the projects they have, they will give us the projects. Okay. First one is implementation project. The second one is support project. And the third one is rollout. And the fourth one is migration. And the fifth one is upgradation. Okay, these are the kinds of the types of the projects which we will get after entering the SAP. Okay, first we'll go for the implementation project. Implementation project, what will happen means, see, suppose you take example for any new industry. Okay, we'll take one example as the chemical industry. It is the industry, like what the requirement is. From the starting, like they are not at all using the SAP. Okay, they are using some other ERP system. For example, if you take Oracle, they are using. So they are planning to shift for the SAP. The entire process they wanted to in a SAP. So what they will do means, so from the starting, like from the installation part till the end of the day, they have to do the complete SAP. They have to install to the organization. This is like from the configuration part, from the from the starting to from the ending. They are not at all using any SAP software. They are very new to the SAP. Okay, so the complete process they require. So they are going to install the SAP in the organization for the day-to-day activities. Okay, in the implementation project also, you will be getting the different phases, like the project preparation phase, you will get business blueprint phase, you will be getting like the realization phase. You will be having the different phases. In the different phases, different requirements are there. This is if you are getting the implementation project. Okay, the entire process, whenever we are doing the project, like the our senior person will take over the project classes. They will that time you will get to know in the implementation project, whatever the phases we have, like in each phases, what is your role and what and all you have to do in the project preparation, what is your role, and in the business project preparation, after the project preparation in the business blueprint phase, what all the activities you have to do. After that, in the realization phase, what and all the activities you have to do. This and all concepts will be explained in the project classes. Okay, this is for the general view I'm giving you, like what is the implementation project. This is the entire new process, like the organization, they are shifting to the SAP, a new one, like from Oracle to from SAP. Okay, this is the implementation project. So we'll go on to the support project. See, so in the support project, what will happen means, once the implementation completes, right, what the company will do means, company will start use the SAP for the day-to-day activities. So after day-to-day activities, they will be facing some certain kinds of the problems or certain kinds of the issues, okay, in the everyday. Like suppose if we take any user issues, after the implementation, the company requires the support until and unless they are very confident about that SAP. After the implementation, the support project will come into the picture. For the day-to-day activities, if they are facing any issues, like user issues, for example, if we can take like the transaction entry is not happening for the creation of the PO, for the creation of the PR, and they have to in the release strategy they are facing some issues. These are all the concepts we are going to learn in the upcoming classes. Just for the overall view, you just understand what is implementation project, what is support project. Okay, in the support project this will happen. And one more thing what will happen means, based on the priorities, like we'll get the tickets. Okay, what will happen based on the priority, like priority 1, 2, 3, 4, we'll have the priority. If the priority 1 is within 2 hours, we have to resolve the issues. Like what happened in a company, they are doing some activities like in the creation of the PO, immediately they need to send the document to the vendor for the purchase of the material. Okay, so what time that time they will be facing some issues, that is within 6 hours, within 4 hours, they have to send that copy to the vendor. So that time if they are facing any issues, they will contact the team, that is the user issues. That time within 2 hours we have to resolve the issues. Okay, that is the major part. And if we go for the like priority 4, that wise it will take almost 1 to 2 days. That is not much important, but we have to resolve that issues. It will take like priority wise, priority 1, priority 2, priority 3, priority 4, based on the company's requirement and based on the company's process. They are maintaining like this within this hour they need the solution if they are facing any issues. Okay, this will happen in the support project. Do you have any doubts in the implementation and the support project?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am, sorry.
No.
Okay, so we'll go on to the rollout project. Okay, so rollout project, what will happen means, see, the company is already using the SAP. Okay, it means they have almost under the company they will be having the company course. Okay, this company course and all will be running in the next sessions, that is the enterprise structure. Will be going in a detail, what is company code, what is planned, this and all will coming in the next classes. Just for the overall view, just understand what is rollout project now. Okay, in the rollout project, what will happen is the company is already using a SAP application for some of their company codes. Suppose if we can take example like 5 company codes they are having. Oh, sorry, if we take 10 company codes they are having. Okay, in 10 company codes, 5 they are using for the SAP and 5 company codes they are using the other one. If you take an example, what they are planning is to whatever the company codes for 5 company codes they are using the SAP, they wanted for the other 5 company codes also the same SAP. Okay, in this scenario, what they will do means, they will take the standard one, they will copy from the existing company code, and they will the data, whatever the data will be having in the existing company code, they will move on to the company codes, whatever the requirements they have. Okay, it is just like in a one company there will be having 5 company codes. They wanted 5 more company codes for the same SAP. Whatever the data and whatever the already existing data is available in this 5 company code, just they are transferring that to the next 5 company codes also. It is just for the like from the existing to the new company codes. Okay, and then that is the difference between the implementation and rollout. In the implementation, what will happen? The company, not at all using the SAP from the starting using the SAP. Okay. In the support project, implementation of the SAP, whatever the user issues are
Your voice
facing,
is
we have
very
to
right.
give the now.
Now you can just repeat,
Oh, it's
please.
fine, ma'am.
Is it audible now,
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Srinivas?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling about the support project. Like in the support project, after the implementation project, if the like users are facing any issues, we need to give the support. For that, we are called support project. In the rollout project, whatever the data, like whatever the existing company codes having all the data, we need to the company need the same data to the other new company codes also. Okay, that is the rollout project. So the fourth one is the migration project. Okay, in the migration project, what will happen means like like in present scenario, like few companies are using the ECC and few companies are using the S4 HANA already. Okay, now. So what happened? The SAP has said till 2028 it will be supporting the ECC. Okay. So after 28, SAP recommends all the organization to get upgraded to S4 HANA. Why means S4 HANA will be having the, it's not completely different compared to ECC. Okay. There will be some upgraded feature which is available, and it is the like SAP is the own database of the SAP. Okay. Sorry, S4 HANA is the own database of SAP. ECC is the enterprise central component. So that is why what SAP is telling means till 2028 they have given the time. So till 2028 it will support the ECC, and after 2028 it recommends all the organization to get upgraded to S4 HANA. Okay. That is the migration. Whichever the companies are using the ECC one, they have to migrate to the S4 HANA. Okay. That is the migration. So for the upgradation project, if we talk about, like suppose, see, yesterday I have shown you one slide. Okay, you guys can observe like versions of the SAP. You remember?
Yes, ma'am, sir. Starting up with this.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah. Just 1 second. I'll show you that screen. Yeah. You can see this screen, right? Versions of the versions of SAP. Like from 1972 to 2019. Like see, in the first, the SAP was using SAP RY1 system RF. In the upcoming days, like from 1972, see, if we take for the 2010 ERP 6.0 and in 2019 S4 HANA Cloud. You can see the screen, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
from 1972 to till now. So there upgradation project what happen means like if the company is using the older version, suppose if the company is using before, like if we take example SAP 3.0 if we take, okay, so they are upgrading to the SAP 4.0 or 5.0. Okay, if the company is using old version, the company needs to upgrade to the new version. This is just an version upgradation. Okay. Everyone understood? Harish, Srinivas, Manish, Neha, Monica?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes.
These are the different types of the projects we have when we have to do in the work, like after getting into the SAP. It's not only support project, implementation project. Any project is based on the company's requirement, whatever the time. Like they will assign some projects. Suppose if we take for the support project, implementation project, rollout project, migration, upgradation. Okay, these are the kinds of the projects which are available. This is the overall view. Like what is the projects we have. Have you noted down all this one?
Yes.
Yeah, this is for the reference part. Okay. So, do you have any doubts in the kinds of the project we have? You can ask here.
Yes, ma'am. About the rollout project.
Yeah.
What is it is meaning of, like I cannot understand rollout.
Okay. Okay. I'll give you one example. Okay. You take any company example. Manish?
Yes,
Yeah. You take any one example, like for your understanding purpose, you choose any one company.
like any uh, like automobile company.
Okay.
Okay.
One automobile. Okay. We will take Tata Motors only. Okay.
Okay.
That is the company. So there will be having the multiple company codes, n number of the company codes based on the company requirement. This company codes and all will be learning in the next stage. That is, we are going to teach you enterprise structure. Okay, there you will understand about company codes, plant, all the things, storage, like a complete enterprise structure, like how the company will run. Okay,
Hmm.
that in detail you will be learning in the upcoming classes. So in an easy way, if I wanted to tell about the rollout project, see, under a company, we have 5 company codes. Okay, what happens means for the company, they are going to add 5 more company codes for the same company. Okay, whatever the data is available in the 5 companies, the present 5 companies like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that company codes data they are copying and they are upgrading to the other 5 company codes. All the data, whatever they are using, it will be the same. Just for the new company codes, they will be adding from the existing one.
Okay. But
So
it
these
is not look
company
like
codes
it's
and all,
Hmm.
yeah, tell me.
But it is not look like it's an implementation. That is not the
It's not an
same.
implementation, it's an rollout project. See, in the implementation project, what will happen is SAP is only new to the organization. Not at all they are using from the beginning. SAP is only new. Okay, from scratch to till support they are installing SAP. In the rollout project, what will happen? Already they are using SAP for a few of the company codes. Okay, just they wanted for the other company codes. They will be having almost 5 company codes. They are using already the SAP system. They are planning to they are planning to install 5 more company codes to the company. For that 5 more company codes, whatever the data already is available in the company 5 company codes, they just copying the existing one. They are moving to the next company code. That's all. These company
Okay.
codes and all next classes you will get the idea. Okay. What is company, what is client, what is company codes, and what is plant. This and all I'll explain in an enterprise structure way. That is almost you will get 2, 3 classes. Like how the organization will run from the start means like the from the client or company to till the end, like the storage location, plant. So this and all will come under the enterprise structure. So you will get more idea in that classes. Okay. So that time I will repeat again. This
Okay.
is just for the overall purpose, just for the, it's like a overall view, like what are the projects we have after entering the company. Just for the awareness, I'm telling kinds of projects, that's all.
Okay. Yes.
Mansa, I have one doubt.
Okay.
Okay, I'm okay with the implementation.
Sneha, I actually, your voice is not audible.
Okay. My voice is not audible, right?
Yeah,
You are
there is
audible,
some
sir,
network
Sneha.
issue, I guess.
Okay. Okay, I will try to explain, see if you can able to hear. Or I'm talking about the migration. What we are learning, it is a part of a migration, or after 2028 S4 HANA, like we will be learning S4 HANA here in MM part.
Like both you will be learning, Sneha. First, whatever I'm going to take ECC part, I'll cover up. S4 HANA will be
Okay.
conducted by the senior person. It's almost
Okay.
the whatever the process we are going to learn in ECC, it's the same. But there will be
Okay.
a few changes in the S4 HANA. Okay, in the, for example, few of the topics, there will be a few of the changes. The entire process is same, but there is
Okay.
some added features in the S4 HANA. Okay, you will be learning both ECC as well as S4 HANA.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Any doubts? Yes, Manish, Srinivas, Harish, Neha, Monica.
No.
No, months. Clear.
Yeah,
Ma'am, as
just
you have
go with the
mentioned
overall.
about hello,
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a doubt, ma'am.
yeah,
As you
yeah,
have mentioned
Srinivas.
about the migration and upgradation part, in migration we
Hmm.
will take over on newer version. I mean, from older to newer version. In upgradation part,
Yes.
what we will do. I mean, difference between
Just
this
the
migration and upgradation part.
see migration. What will happen means, suppose already a few of the companies are using S4 HANA. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you can audio. Yeah. So what is happening is in the company side, few of the companies are using already S4 HANA, and few of the companies still they are using the ECC. Okay.
Okay.
So what will happen? They are given the not. It's like a deadline. So what SAP is telling me till 2028 they have the time to come into the S4 HANA. Okay. Then there is some added features which is available in S4 HANA, and it is the own database. So it will be very good compared to ECC. Okay. So they are telling for the company to install S4 HANA. In upgradation project, what will happen? Only the version will change. See, few of the companies, what they are doing, just ECC 5.0, we have the different types of the version, right? 4.0,
Yes, ma'am.
5.0, 6.0. Yeah, just only the version changes in the upgradation. ECC
Okay.
4.0, few of the companies have used, they are changing only the version.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You do one thing like like whatever I have taught today, like the implementation, support project, rollout project, migration, and upgradation. Just go through once and Google it. Okay, you'll get more idea.
Yes, ma'am.
If you have any doubts after that also, you can ask in the next class. So I'll teach you. Okay, this and all but just for the overall view. Like for the upcoming classes, whatever the topics we are going to cover, that time you will get more idea. Like for the configuration part, for the support project, if you are facing any errors, that time this and all projects will come into the picture. Okay, for example, we'll create in the material master, material types, material group, and the valuation class. This and all we have to go. We need to configure. Okay, this and all configuration part will take care in the implementation part. Okay, and suppose if we take for the user issues, like if they are facing any issues, like the while doing the PO, while doing the PR, if they are getting some error, they are not going to, they are not able to do the PO. Okay, we need to check what happened in the PR and all. So these are all the issues we'll learn in the upcoming classes. Okay, just for the overall
Okay.
view, what all the projects will be available in a company, just for the overall view, I'm explaining, just for your awareness purpose.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. Anything else?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So this is the kinds of project we have. Next, we'll learn about the SAP landscape. Okay. I think this topic will going to take almost 20 to 30 minutes. Is it fine if I continue now, or else, shall we start from tomorrow?
Fine, ma'am. Today.
Yeah, Harish, Manish, Monica.
Yeah, continue, months.
Continue, ma'am. No
You can
problem.
Yeah,
continue.
yeah, sure. So we'll go to the next topic. Okay, SAP landscape. See, SAP landscape, what it means, like I told about the projects, right?
Yes.
Yes.
In a project, what will happen, for example, okay, we'll take about the implementation project, which we have discussed in the beginning. What happened in a project, you have to do few of the configurations, okay, like to solve certain issues. What will happen means that time we'll be having the different types of the server. Just I'll show you my screen. Okay. Yeah, you can see here, right? SAP.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the single SAP server. Okay. What will happen? We can add it here. Like we have different server, like different clients. Okay. Like in SAP, for the configuration part will be 1 second. I'll write it down. First, we'll take about development. Okay, and one more thing, SAP landscape is referred as a client. Okay, and it will be called a system environment as well. So in SAP, we'll be having the development client, and then quality client, and then production. Okay, we'll be having the different types of the clients in a SAP server. The main server is SAP. In this, we'll be having the different types of the client. Why means in the development server, what will happen? Okay, I'll mention the client name as well. We'll go from one by one. Development, we'll call this one as the client 100. Okay. This and all client we will be going to learn in the upcoming classes. Just for the overall view I'm giving in a broader view, just understand this one. If you have any doubt, just ask me. So for the examples I'm giving you, client 200, this is for the quality. Three, production. Client 300. Okay, so we'll be having the SAP landscape. As I told, like whenever you got the project, suppose if you take for the implementation project only, so you have to, I told from the beginning, you have to do all the configuration settings. Okay, so for that, what SAP is using is, SAP is using the different types of the clients. Okay, see, this is the SAP system. Okay, this is the SAP server. Just note it down in the instance 41, you can see, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So can add here. Okay? You
Voice
can-
is breaking.
No, sir, you are not breaking.
One second. Yeah, one second. Go on to the say. One second. Yeah. See, you can see here, right? Client 800 and all.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
In the, yeah, client 800. See, I've shown you in a word like client 100, client 1, client 3. Client 100, I've told you the development. Okay.
Again, same issue.
Yeah,
See,
I cannot
just,
hear the voice.
We are
sorry?
unable to hear you.
The voice is not
No.
clear.
One second.
No, I think you have joined multiple users. That's why the issues is coming.
No. No, there is some network issue there. Yeah. Audible? Harish? Manish?
Yes, 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 Mansur. Now we can hear.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. You can see your client name, right? 800?
Monica is
Yes,
waiting. She is just texting in the group.
Sorry?
Monica is out of meeting and she want to rejoin, but there is some permission or something. She texting the WhatsApp.
1 second. Rakshit.
Yeah,
Just
Manas.
hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rakshit.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, tell me, Manas.
Monica is trying to, like, she has joined or just give her the permission to enter. Just check.
Hello.
Yeah, Rakshit.
Yeah, actually she joined. Now she's joining. I don't know whether she joined before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she joined before.
Then she can get in. No problem.
1 second.
Once I get a admit, okay, she can enter anytime.
Yeah. Just
Wait
convey
and
this to Monica. I think she has joined from other one.
yeah, can you verify once from your side, Manas?
Monica?
Yes, it is me. I don't know, but in my phone, I'm not able to join, so that's why I just joined from my mom's phone.
Yeah, it's fine, Monica. Okay. Mm, like I'll explain it once again. Yeah. You're aware of the server, right? Development one, quality, and the production, which I explained. Monica?
Yes.
Yeah. So I was explaining about the development one. Okay. I'll show you my screen. Yeah. You can see here client name as 800, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Client, user one, and password. This user ID and password you will be getting once you get the server access. Okay. Just for the broader view, just understand what is like in the client they have mentioned 800. I have given one example here. Like we'll take client 100 as an development one, client 200 as an and 300 as an production. Okay. What happened? I'll log on. Once the installation is completed, you will be getting the user ID and password. That time you can visible the screen. Okay. This is the SAP Easy Access screen. I'll tell you about the system navigation and all in the upcoming classes. Just understand. In the development client, what will happen means whatever the configuration settings. For example, if you take, we'll be having the settings. Okay. Like the SPRO, we can tell. This and all the steps we have, like you can see here, customizing implementation guide. We have the n number of the like production. See from starting, you can see right enterprise structure. I'm telling from the starting. So whatever the client, company, and the plant, all this comes under the enterprise structure. Okay. Whatever the configuration we are going to do in the SPRO settings, that will comes under the development one. Okay. That is a new thing. For example, material types,
Voice is not audible, ma'am.
Yeah, if guys can see, or my voice is audible, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. This and all will comes under the development client. Okay. Whatever the configuration and all we have done in the development one, see, this is for the configuration part. Configuration part. See, whatever the configuration we have done in the development client, we have to test that in the quality one. In the quality client, what will happen? All the testing will happen in the quality one. Okay. For this, we'll be using the different clients. As I shown you before, like see, in the beginning, I have told you, in the SAP server, we'll be having the different types of the client. So development client, quality client, production client will be having the different kinds of the, different kinds of the clients. For the configuration setting, we have to do in the development one. Once we are done with the development, for the testing part, we have to do in the quality one. Once the testing part is done, the actual one, whatever you can see in the system, right, that is the production. That is the live one. Okay. Once all the testing part, once all the configuration is part as done, or whatever we have done the configuration part, whatever we have done the testing, all this data, all this configuration that can be seen in the production one. This is the different types of the client we have. So like in the whatever in the development client, what we have to do, in the quality client, what we have to do, in the production client, what we have to do. These are the broad view. Understood? Harish?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I think for today, this is enough, I guess. Like from tomorrow, we'll go into the depth. Like in the development client only, we have to do the, we have two more things like the sandbox and unit testing and all. I'll explain in detail in the tomorrow class, okay? Just go through once. Whatever we have learned till, like the kinds of project we have learned, the 5 types of the projects, and in SAP landscape, we have different types of the clients. For the development one, for the quality one, and the production one. In the development one, we have to do the configuration setting. In the quality, we have to do the testing part. Like whatever the configuration we have done in the development one, we have to do the testing part in the quality. Once all the testings are done, we have to move to the production. In this, all other teams also come into the picture, like the basis team and the end user team also come into the picture. In detail, I'll explain you today. Tomorrow. Okay.
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 Just go through and just Google it. Like every day we are covering only the few topics, that's all. So it will not take much time for the revision purpose also. Whatever yesterday we have learned, only the 4 topics. Today, kinds of project we have learned. Just go through this. If you have any doubts, you can ask me or Rakshit, okay? And you can give us the feedback also if you are not sufficient with our teaching. If you are whatever the doubts, if you are not going to clear, you can ask our professor also. Just don't feel shy and don't feel hesitate. Okay, whatever the doubts you have, you can ask any of us, like me, Rakshit, and professor. Everyone are available. You can text us or you can call us anytime. We will be available. Okay, just from the starting, we will go with the flow only. So you'll get more idea about what is the process, what is the like it's not too tough. Okay, everyday practice is required. Like whatever the topics we have covered in the morning class, like almost 1 hour we'll cover, like 2 topics or 3 topics, suppose 1 or 2 topics. If you take example like 2 topics for 1 day, you can practice that in the system. So by next week, you will be getting the server access as well. So that time you can practice. Okay, from the starting. So after this SAP landscape and all, we'll be going with the different types of the data available, and we'll move on to the enterprise structure where the actual class will run like the complete like the organization, how the organization will learn, like from the client, from the company side, and they'll be having the multiple plants in different locations, and for that plants also we'll be having different types of the storage location, and for purchase organization. This and all come in the enterprise structure. And then we'll be having the different types of the master data, like material master, like the vendor master. As I told yesterday, like for the requirement of the material, we need the vendor. This and all will come into the picture. Okay, I'll tell you in the beginning only. Whatever doubts you have, you can ask in the class. All after the class also, I will be available. You can text me in a personal also, in a group also. Whatever the doubts you have, I can connect. Okay, don't feel hesitate, don't feel shy. You can call me directly at any time. If you have any doubts, you can call me, Rakshit, and Prashant sir. All the numbers will be available in the group.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Is there anything else? So that if you don't have any questions, we can wind up for the day. So we'll start tomorrow with SAP landscape, which I have discussed, like development, quality, and production. So I'll go into the deep.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all for the day. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.